Imagine waking up tomorrow, looking at the sky, and seeing a sun 3 times bigger than normal, or picture a sunset that's blue instead of red. These aren't science fiction scenarios. They're real views from other planets in our solar system. Today we're taking an incredible journey to witness sunrises and sunsets that would blow your mind. Here's something wild. If you stood on Mercury right now, the sun would look so massive, it would dominate your entire sky. We're talking about a blazing disk nearly 3 times larger than what we see from Earth. But that's just the beginning of this cosmic adventure where familiar becomes alien. Every planet in our solar system has its own unique way of experiencing our star. From scorching close-ups to distant twinkles, from blue sunsets to invisible suns hidden behind toxic clouds, scientists have spent decades gathering this mind-blowing data, and today you get to see it all. But here's the thing. Understanding how the sun looks from other worlds isn't just cool trivia, it's reshaping how we think about finding life in the universe. The more we learn about these alien skies, the better we understand what makes Earth so special and what other worlds might be hiding. So buckle up, space explorers. We're about to visit every planet, from Mercury's solar inferno to Neptune's dim twilight. You'll discover why Mars has blue sunsets, why Venus never sees the sun at all, and what it's like to watch the sun from a moon of Jupiter. Ready? Let's go! Quick science fact before we launch. The sun's appearance changes based on 2 main things: distance and atmosphere. Distance makes it look smaller and dimmer, while atmosphere can completely transform its color and visibility. Keep this in mind as we explore. Oh, and if you're wondering how we know all this, it's thanks to incredible space missions. Rovers on Mars, probes around Saturn, and telescopes that peer across billions of miles. Every image and measurement helps us paint these alien landscapes. Let's start our journey. First stop, Mercury. This tiny planet races around the sun every 88 days, getting closer to our star than any other world. And trust me, the view from there is absolutely mind-blowing. Comment below if you dare to visit this solar hotspot. On Mercury, the sun appears 2.6 times larger than on Earth. Imagine a massive fireball dominating your sky. But here's the wild part. Because of Mercury's weird orbit, the sun can actually appear to move backwards in the sky. How crazy is that? The temperature swings are absolutely insane. During the day, it's hot enough to melt lead at 430 N Starks, but at night, it plummets to minus 180 N's colder than Antarctica. Without any atmosphere to trap heat, Mercury is a world of deadly extremes. And get this, because Mercury has no atmosphere, the sky is always black, even during the day. The sun blazes as a white-hot disk against the darkness of space. No blue sky, no clouds, just stark cosmic reality. It's like being in space while standing on solid ground. Amazed, the shadows on Mercury are razor-sharp with no air to soften them. Step into shade and you instantly freeze. Scientists calculate the sun delivers 6.7 times more energy here than on Earth. That's like having 7 suns beating down on you. Would you survive? Now imagine trying to have a sunset dinner on Mercury. It would last for weeks. The planet rotates so slowly that 1 Mercury day equals 176 Earth days. You'd need a lot of patience and probably some serious sunscreen, like if you'd watch this sunset. But Mercury's got competition for the weirdest solar view. Let's jet over to Venus, Earth's evil twin. This planet is wrapped in clouds so thick you can never see the sun from the surface. It's like living in eternal fog, but way more terrifying. Dramatic, Venus is the ultimate plot twist. It's further from the sun than Mercury, but it's actually hotter. Those suffocating clouds trap heat like the universe's deadliest greenhouse, pushing temperatures to 464 degrees everywhere, hot enough to melt spacecraft. From Venus's surface, the sun is just a vague bright spot in perpetual twilight. Only 2.5% of sunlight reaches the ground. It's like being at the bottom of a toxic ocean, where the crushing atmosphere would squash you like a soda can. Definitely not a vacation spot. Amazed, the really mind-bending part? Venus rotates backwards, so if you could see the sun, it would rise in the west and set in the east. Plus, a day on Venus lasts longer than its year, 243 Earth days versus 225. Physics gets weird on other worlds. Those thick clouds are made of sulfuric acid, basically battery acid rain. The atmospheric pressure is 92 times Earth's, like being a kilometer underwater. No wonder we've only gotten a few pictures from the surface before our probes melted. Now let's escape this pressure cooker and head to Mars, where sunsets are blue. Yes, you heard that right. On the red planet, our yellow sun turns blue at sunset. It's like Mars decided to be contrary just to mess with our Earth brains. This happens because Mars has iron oxide dust in its atmosphere, basically rust particles. During the day, these particles scatter red light, making the sky butterscotch, but at sunset, they let blue light through near the sun. Comment if this blew your mind. From Mars, the sun looks about 2/3 the size we see from Earth, still clearly a disk, not just a dot, but it only delivers 43% of the warmth we get. That's why Mars is so cold, averaging -63 degrees. Better pack your warmest spacesuit. NASA's rovers have captured thousands of Martian sunrises and sunsets, and they never get old. The latest images from Perseverance show sun rays, called crepuscular rays, streaming through the Martian clouds for the first time. Science is still making discoveries. Dramatic, Mars has 2 moons that create frequent eclipses, but they're tiny. Phobos zips across the sun in just 30 seconds, looking like a potato blocking our star. Deimos takes about 2 minutes. These aren't your dramatic Earth eclipses, more like cosmic photobombs. The coolest part? Mars's thin atmosphere means you can see stars during the day if you look away from the sun. Imagine standing on rusty red sand, looking up at a butterscotch sky with visible stars. It's an alien photographer's dream. Ready for the outer solar system? Let's visit Jupiter, where the sun starts looking seriously tiny. From here, our star is just 1/5 the size we see from Earth, but still bright enough to cast shadows. The king of planets has a diminished sun. Jupiter's 4 largest moons create an eclipse festival. Io crosses the sun every 42 hours, Europa every 3.5 days. From Jupiter's cloud tops, you'd see moon shadows dancing across the sky like a cosmic ballet. How's that for entertainment? But here's something wild. Europa, Jupiter's ice moon, actually glows in the dark. Jupiter's intense radiation makes the surface emit light, so even during an eclipse, Europa has its own eerie green nightlight. Nature is stranger than fiction. The sun delivers just 3.7% of Earth's warmth at Jupiter, about 50 watts per square meter. That's like trying to warm up with a dim light bulb. Good thing Jupiter generates its own heat from inside, radiating more energy than it receives. From Ganymede, the largest moon in our solar system, you get a view that would make any sci-fi movie jealous. Jupiter looms huge in the sky, 40 times wider than our moon appears from Earth, and that tiny sun, still the brightest thing up there. Now let's cruise out to Saturn, where things get even more extreme. At nearly 10 times Earth's distance from the sun, our star is just a bright dot. But oh, what a spectacular dot it is when seen through Saturn's magnificent rings. The sun appears just 1/10 the size from Saturn, about 3 arc-minutes across. For perspective, that's like looking at a dime from 40 feet away. Yet it still outshines every star in Saturn's sky by thousands of times. Space is mind-boggling. But the real star of Saturn's system is Titan. This moon has such a thick atmosphere that standing on its surface is like being in perpetual twilight. The sun appears as a fuzzy bright spot, about 1/100th as bright as on Earth. Titan's sky is orange because of complex organic molecules in the atmosphere. It's the only moon with a thick atmosphere, and it rains liquid methane. Imagine methane raindrops falling under an orange sky with a dim, distant sun. During Saturn's equinox, Titan experiences 6-hour eclipses as it passes behind the planet. The temperature drops slightly, and the already dim world gets even darker. It's like someone slowly turning off a very weak light switch. Subscribe for more space facts.
Cassini spacecraft spent 13 years studying Saturn and sent back data that revolutionized our understanding. Every image helped us piece together what it's really like in this distant, cold part of our solar system. Science missions are time machines to other worlds.
Amazed, ready for the ice giants, Uranus takes weird to a whole new level. It's tilted on its side. This means parts of the planet experience 42 years of continuous daylight followed by 42 years of darkness. Talk about extreme seasons. From Uranus, the sun is 370 times dimmer than on Earth, barely more than a super bright star. The planet's methane-rich atmosphere would make the tiny sun appear slightly greenish-blue. It's like viewing our star through alien-tinted glasses. Despite getting more sunlight than Neptune, Uranus is actually colder. Scientists still don't fully understand why. The upper atmosphere is a frigid -224 dune. Even the sun's warmth can't penetrate these mysterious icy depths. Neptune, our most distant major planet, sees the sun as just a very bright star. At 30 times Earth's distance, the sun appears 900 times dimmer, yet it's still 400 times brighter than the full moon appears from Earth. Space math is wild. Dramatic Neptune's winds are the fastest in the solar system, up to 1,1200 mph. These supersonic winds whip around a planet where the sun provides barely enough light for a perpetual deep twilight. It's a dark, violent, and mysteriously beautiful world. From Neptune's moon Triton, you'd witness one of the strangest sights in our solar system. Nitrogen geysers shoot up miles high, creating temporary atmospheres that freeze and fall as snow under the dim solar light. Like if you want to visit. But wait, we're not done. Let's visit Pluto, where the sun is just an extremely bright star. New Horizons showed us this distant world in 2015, confirming the sun appears 1,600 times dimmer than on Earth. Even from Pluto, 40 times farther than Earth, the sun is still by far the brightest object in the sky. It's about as bright as 250 full moons seen from Earth. That tiny point still rules Pluto's sky, casting shadows across the icy surface. Pluto's atmosphere freezes and falls to the ground as it moves away from the sun in its 248-year orbit. Imagine your entire atmosphere turning to snow and disappearing. The sun's influence reaches even these incredible distances. From the dwarf planet Eris, even further out, the sun would look like the brightest star in the night sky, but still just a star. You'd need a telescope to see it as anything more than a point of light. We've come a long way from Mercury. Dramatic. Here's the mind-blowing truth. Our sun's appearance changes so dramatically across the solar system, yet it's the same star. From Mercury's giant fireball to Pluto's bright point, each world has its own unique solar experience. These different views teach us about atmospheres, distances, and what makes Earth special. Our perfect blue skies and golden sunsets exist because we're at just the right distance with just the right air. We hit the cosmic jackpot. Every sunset on Earth is a reminder of how lucky we are. Not too hot like Venus, not too cold like Mars, not too far like Neptune. Our sun appears just the right size to warm our planet and paint our skies in beautiful colors. Amazed, scientists use this knowledge to search for Earth-like planets around other stars. By understanding how different distances and atmospheres affect sunlight, we can better identify worlds that might host life. The search continues. So next time you see a sunrise or sunset, remember, somewhere in our solar system, another world is experiencing something completely different. From blue Martian sunsets to Titan's orange twilight, our cosmic neighborhood is full of wonders. Want to blow your friends' minds? Share these facts. The sun is 3 times bigger on Mercury, invisible on Venus, blue at sunset on Mars, and just a star from Pluto. Our solar system is way cooler than any science fiction. Hit subscribe. Dramatic future astronauts experiencing these alien sunrises firsthand, standing on Mars watching a blue sunset, or on Titan under an orange sky. These aren't just dreams anymore. They're destinations waiting for human eyes. Thanks for joining this incredible journey across our solar system. From scorching Mercury to frozen Pluto, we've seen how our familiar sun becomes alien on other worlds. Which view surprised you the most? Comment below. If you love discovering these cosmic perspectives, hit that like button and subscribe for more space adventures. Ring the notification bell so you never miss our journey through the universe. The cosmos is waiting to amaze you. Inspiring. Remember, every world in our solar system tells a different story about our sun. By understanding these alien skies, we better appreciate the precious blue one above us. Until next time, keep looking up and wondering. The universe is incredible.